They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on it. Touchdown! With a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Both sides. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Room to run past midfield. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. 35 yards. And the Falcons continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. He's got Mason complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
As pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So it's halftime here on Sports Grid. So the halftime... On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37.
Real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And to give this time to the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And That is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll go again. From the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their... Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Pass the trap. Oh, no, he lost the football. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Face mask. Defense. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustrating.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
This year, just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.